Very often we heard people talk about how to make more money, how to save more money, and how to invest money. But we almost never heard anyone talk about how to spend your money. There are something that the richest buy that the poor don't, especially the three things that I'm going to share with you in these videos. Number one, time. Poor people always say, well, money can't buy time. And I challenge you to go around the rich neighborhood and ask them, can you use money to buy time? And I'm pretty sure that what you're going to hear is that, yes, money can buy time. I'll give you one example. Let's say you want to travel from point A to point B. So you can choose to take bus, which is approximately going to cost you $20 and it takes you about 6 hours. Or you can take a flight which costs you about $100, but it takes you only 1 hour of your time. What it means is that you just use $80 to buy 5 hours of time. If you are productive enough, you can probably get a lot of things done within these 5 hours. So let's say I'm traveling from point A to point B to meet up with a potential client. So I could easily spend these 5 hours to prepare my presentations, to practice my pitch, and of course to figure out the way to close the deal. And with all these things, it can surely increase my closing rate. And the deal itself is probably going to make me more money than just the $80. But if you are not productive enough, make sure you check the video here to be more productive and beat procrastination in just 2 minutes of time. So I would say the main difference in between someone who are rich and someone who are poor is the way they look at the time. Rich people would spend more money trying to get things done faster. But poor people wouldn't mind spending more time to get things done. They don't value their time because their time isn't worth a lot of money. And because they don't think their time is valuable, so they don't value their time. It is a never-ending downward spiral. Number two, business. Nearby to where I stay, there is a rich neighborhood. So one day, I'm just really curious, so I walked to the neighborhood and asked a lady, "Hey, what do you do for a living? How can you afford such house and cars?" And she told me that she runs a printing business. So I went on and asked, do you think someone who is working on a 9-to-5 job is able to afford house and cars like this? And the answer she gave me was short and simple. No, I don't think so. You see, one thing we all have to know is that if you are working on a job, there is always a ceiling on top of your income. Yeah, it is true that you can work longer hours, you can work overtime to get more money, but isn't that means that you are just selling more of your time? And we just talk about that in point number one. And just so you know, most companies, they set a cap for the overtime. But if you own a business, you can easily leverage on someone else's time, effort, expertise, and knowledge, and so on. When people heard about the term business, they thought that the entry barrier must be very high, but it's not the case. There's one interesting business that I started last year. It was the queuing service business. So what I did was very simple. I just go and ask people whether or not they need a queuing service. And then I connect the prospect to the manpower agency. So basically it means I'm only providing a platform to connect the buyer and the seller, and I get some kickback from it. And that's it. There are so many opportunities out there. The only thing is that you need to notice the demand. When there is a demand, you be the supplier. Alright, I'm going way too ahead. Let's come back to point number 3. Experience and expertise. We all have the same limited time, right? There's no way I can have 25 or 26 hours a day. So what it tells me is that there is no way for me to learn every single thing. And one thing I have been spending my money on is to buy expertise and to buy experience. Imagine if you are trying to work on your, let's say, public speaking skills. You can work on your own, but the problem is that you're going to fall a lot. You're going to make a lot of mistakes, and all these things are going to demotivate you, right? It just makes your public speaking journey so much harder. And these can be easily solved. Just spend some money, buy the course, attend the seminar, or get yourself a coach. That's it. And here's the thing. Poor people, they think spending money to attend a seminar is stupid. But rich people, they don't think that way. They are more than willing to spend money to learn from someone else to avoid making all those mistakes, which could cost them more in terms of time, effort, and money. So my questions to you is that what are you willing to invest today to secure a brighter tomorrow? Share your thought in the comment section down below. If you find this video enlightening, make sure you click on the like button, subscribe to the channel, and share this channel to more friends. That is going to motivate me to make more videos like this. And until then, let's be more successful. So in this video, I shared about how to get, and that is going to